Good morning, 25th of February 2026. I don't know this song, don't know what it is. It's something about meeting somebody by accident. I don't know who the singer is, I found it though, got the melody. Sixth house of Virgo, so healing. Uranus, so rebellion. And Herman, family life. So sixth house, we've got Leo, so they've stepped back one. We've got Mercury retrograde tomorrow. We've got Taurus and Uranus. And Cancer's in the fifth house. Fifth house of things that go on in the dark, creative things, things unknown. So hidden rebellion then. Maybe in the family. It's the Chariot today. Those born in the year of the horse. Emergency vehicles, fire engines. But it is today's card, so it's neutral. So if it comes in the reverse, we've got to be careful with cards, especially reversing. So we'll see which way out it comes. But it is Cancer. There it is in the sweet spot, and it's home and family life. So Mercury retrograde, I've mentioned it for a reason. Every time something comes out of my mouth, you can guarantee that. Spirit of listening. So you're not working as a team in the family unit, pulling in different directions. There could be issues reversing, accidents whilst driving, delays in travel, mechanical problems, speeding tickets, parking fines. But above all, it's a family issue where you're pulling in different directions. You're not working as a team. So, because these are not your people, this is not your tribe. 6 years at least. There are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see from your point of view. There is what's usually in the sixth house, Virgo. 2 people born in the year of the snake. So we've come out of the year of the snake, now we're in the year of the fire horse. This is lead me, guide me, walk beside me, just like I've got on the top of my page. This is spirit. They know that you've realised, and now they can help. They will walk beside you. They will send someone in spirit or the flesh to do so, but you will have to turn your back on everything you've ever known or believed to be true. Hospital visits will be successful. But someone here is not walking away from the misery of the past. There are issues with children or your inner child, your ego, or someone else's ego. So 9 or 27 is Millie, Walter, Michael, Susan, Julie, Darren, Reese and Chanel. And that person that was keeping things hidden or stealing your credit has been found out. A positive communication is coming your way that may improve your finances slightly. The postman, a letter, a gift, improvements in finances and security. But there is a separation here again, 2 snakes. and you are wasting your time, energy and breath trying to make someone or these people listen to you. This is a battle, but you are wasting your time. So 8 months, 9 days, 2 months, 6 years, 7 weeks, all mentioned. For some of you, it's more recent than others. But the one major arcana trumps all the other cards, even though they're negative. That there is a message coming, possibly from Spirit, and that you will not go through this alone. 9 or 27. Virgo energy. Healing. Trusting your gut instinct. Listening and going within. This is your pilgrimage. This is your karmic path, if you like. Your true purpose in life. There he is again. So we have all the cards that we need for this story. The only important major arcana with a clue is the 9 and the 27. So it could be the 27th of this month. A message, a letter is coming, a positive one, or a child, or an immature energy, the beginnings of something. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Good news. People in uniform, those of a darker complexion. Yeah. Possible windfall, inheritance, 10 years, stability, the family tree, something is occurring. And wishes and dreams will come true, but you must face chaos first. Do not lose hope. There is hope, healing and freedom, especially with ankles and legs. Aquarius energy, the 17. Do not dim your light to fit in. Socialising, getting out there, networking. Heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. A confused mind. Perhaps something coming between you and what you want. Minor surgery maybe, but the heart. Someone is taking a hit here. Yeah, and again, that card on that card, same one. The false images that they've given you are found out. Those stealing credit, those lying, those deceiving will be found out. That's usually my Thursday night card. It's, any deceit or lies is exposed. But still we've got that not walking away. We're doubling up straight away. No issue there. It is not walking away. You're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to face this. Daisy, Lily and Forget Me Not. There we are. We're seeing this for what it is, a new adventure. So whatever this is, it's taking place, we've realised it's given us the key to our future. Richard, Zoe and Kate. The number 22. The Fool. Whether you feel a fool or not, you're willing to take the risk. You're going to jump off that cliff and make your wings on the way down. You're no longer going to bang your head against that brick wall. You're going to stand up for yourself. There is the father energy, Aries. Head and face injuries, we've got that mentioned there with his bandage on his head. So, somebody injuring the head maybe. Aneurysms, dads who passed through head or face injuries, possibly in a collision. 4 or 31. It is a lack of success, a lack of protection, lack of self-worth from a male, probably. Princes, kings, government officials, bosses, their way or the highway. Oh, and there we have it, just dropped over. This again, these are not your people, these are not your tribe. So why aren't we walking away? Because we're standing up to them. We're facing them. We're not going to walk, just let them get away with what they're doing. Yeah, it will bring an emotional ending to something that was once possibly good is over. There's no denying that. Yeah. Somebody doesn't have the moral high ground. Somebody's been lying, deceiving and thieving. It's going to be an uphill battle. So we find a new team. We build new foundations. We have the green light of go from Spirit. Yeah, there is love here, a certain amount of love, but no commitment. Somebody has become a martyr or a victim. Don't do things to keep the peace. Learn to say no. There we have the dark night of the soul. We are going to go through it. The moon, 18. It is something not yet able to conceive. Maybe it's that you cannot conceive that they would even do this because you're in the dark so much. But they will be found out. So tread carefully. Be alert, be aware. Someone's on thin ice. Where's the moon? The moon is in Gemini. There's the heartache, sorrow, loss and separation, but we're healing from it, whatever this third party is. Yeah. And Aries again, but in the minor arcana. This time, a person, a man possibly, not necessarily an Aries, who is passionate. He puts his money where his mouth is. He does what he says he's going to do. A man of action. And now we're open to whatever it is that Spirit is about to bring us. And there it is again. It wanted to come out. These are not your people. These are not your tribe. And no matter how much time you waste on these people, they will never see things from your point of view. Wow. So the only energy we've got there is Virgo. And Aquarius. Really? The main players, Virgo and Aquarius. So Aquarius is in Mars, or Mars is in Aquarius, sorry, Pluto's in Aquarius, and Virgo is in the DC. Aquarius is in the 12th house of sacrifice, victims, martyrs, prisoners. So don't dim your light. So well done, Spirit. 6th house Virgo, you was right there. It's the only energy really. Virgo and Aquarius. And the 6th house is about hospital doors, health, carers, the intestines, the abdomen, and remember our little crone who slings you off the cliff, ready or not, she's going to rip your guts out before it happens. So it is going to be heartbreaking. The colour's dark brown, we've got a lot of that here. Health, service, work, altruism, teamwork, there is none. Co-workers, pets, efficiency, vocation and daily routine. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's where we use our talents. It's what the vocation that we are called to do. It's about whether you are selfish or not. It's about doing things without needing recognition. And about disharmony. Without a strong sense of self, which we haven't got there, it says there, boundaries become elastic and there is no separation between you and me in a workplace. If personal boundaries are too strong, cooperation is impossible and isolation is inevitable. And I would also say in the family unit with this one. It's linked to health, so it's only going to make you ill, give you massive headache. It's about how in tune you are with your mind and body. If you are stressing, you will make yourself ill. And Cancer, Uranus in Cancer. This placement seeks emotional independence, so freedom. There it is, hope, healing and freedom. From family and needs to break free from caring for others. It may be emotionally unstable or erratic. So yeah, emotionally unstable definitely. Someone needs to free themselves from the family because they're not working as a team. In fact, they're working against you with lies, deceit and theft. That was to the point, wasn't it? Clear, exact and to the point. Mentioning only those two things. Your wishes and dreams that will come true once you turn your back on everybody and everything that you've ever known or believed to be true. Because it's all been lies. It's all been their way or the highway. Oh, you are not going to believe this. If I didn't do it on camera, you wouldn't believe it. There she is. So she is going to rip your guts out, because that's what she's there for, to chuck you off that cliff. There she is with her staff. Oh my God, the crone. Spirit is amazing. You'll like that, Miluda, won't you? Absolutely unbelievable, even for me. I am still sceptical after all these years, but when I'm very sceptical, they always prove me wrong. So, the fairy godmother. It may be your godmother that points this out to you. The Trinity knot in the circle is a symbol which presents the maiden, the mother and the crone, the past, the present and the future, the three life cycles of women. We have encountered together this fairy crone many times now, and she can be very abrupt. She literally will rummage through your abdomen on, look what number she is. Oh my God, 6, Virgo. For God's sake. She literally rummages through your abdomen, pulling things out and throwing them over her shoulder, and then says, time to fly, which you're going to do off that cliff. There it is. She shows you situations at such a fast pace that you wonder why she has the guise of a crone. Never have I met a being so wise. I haven't. And if you're looking for sympathy, you aren't going to get it here. But you will find answers if you're truly looking for change. Do not be fooled by the appearance of this crone. She may be small, she may be old and hobbling around with the use of her staff. But turn your back on her for an instant and she flitters around in the blink of an eye. She is made of earth. She is earth, and so is Virgo, and she is older than you could possibly imagine. She carries all the secrets of lessons learned over eons of time, which one can only experience for oneself to fully understand. She sees through your lies, the ones you tell yourself that you're not aware of. She sees through your self-sabotaging patterns because of your lack of self-worth, and knows what is best for you, which might not be something that you want to hear. The fairy crone has no patience for time wasters. You either heed her advice or she is done with you. What you can rely on from her is wisdom, answers, and a matter-of-fact attitude that will cut through your ego. There's no room for ego and masks. If you truly seek the answers to your biggest questions, then it's time to work with her. But know one thing, you will not want to hear the answers if you are stuck in your comfort zone. Know that once you call on her, she literally has the ability to propel you forward at such a speed your feet won't touch the ground, and you'll wonder what's hit you. Drawing the fairy crone card might indicate that you need to look deeper into a situation, most definitely. or within yourself, most definitely, to see what's really going on. Because only when you peel back the layers like an onion can you truly see the root issue. It's about being open. There it is, being open, being vulnerable enough to look at yourself and what you may be afraid to look at, that you've kept hidden for so long. You might be caught in a never-ending pattern that feels out of your control. But remember, when we change what's on the inside, the outside falls into place. She represents the future, because nothing is set in stone yet, and all can change depending on what decisions you make right now. So really think about what you want your future to look like and sit with her to see what needs to go to make room for it. So sit with your spirit guides, go within. What is it that needs to go? Because this team isn't working. Wow. This is a perfect read. If you never watch any other of my reads, this is the one I would say, because it's absolutely perfect. Perfect. Well done, Spirit. And there's Lilith. Black Moon Lilith. What have we got in Lilith? Let's have a look. Lilith is the ex-wives. She got pissed off because Adam married Eve, but she'd been off to the Red Sea, giving it to everybody else because she didn't like the missionary position. So Lilith, we have Sagittarius. So the hunter, Diana, Artemis, from the Jewish Talmud. So Lilith, what have you got for us then? Let's have a look. There she is. So Lily, been mentioned twice now. Although technically not a goddess, Lilith is an important female archetypal figure. She was Adam's first wife, but refused to accept the inferior place in missionary position sex with him and flew off to the Red Sea to liberate herself to engage in a very active sex life. This is about sex and freedom from domination. There it is. Uranus, freedom. Independence of mind, body and spirit. Closeness to nature. Moving on. The dark part of the moon cycle. So there's the dark part of the moon cycle. We'll have to find out when that is. I don't know. We find out when that is. I think there is some sort of lunar eclipse coming. Not sure when that is. Lilith in your card spread means contact with your sexuality and sensuality, even at the cost of complete upheaval of your life. There it is. Complete upheaval of your life. Turning your back on everything you've ever known or believed to be true. Love affairs or unexpected meetings happen that what did I say about unexpected? I met someone, what was I say the words was? I met someone unexpectedly or by accident. I accidentally met somebody. That's what the song says. Well done, Spirit. Love affairs and unexpected meetings happen that completely take you by surprise. A longing to live a simpler life may make you take the initiative to leave complicated situations and move on. There we go. The moving on. The new team. You may find that you are breaking all your own rules in order to follow your heart. And you may wish to reconnect with nature, particularly the desert. You determine for yourself your own path through life. And drawing this card warns you to be alert to danger while travelling, what I say, and to take any measures necessary to ensure your safety. How amazing is this read? Nothing to do with me. I don't take any credit. It is always Spirit. There is no way that I could shuffle these cards to say what's being said today. The chances of this happening are millions to one. So, absolutely fantastic. I don't know. I don't know what to say. And the rooster and the sunflower. So 1920, because of the phoenix rising. If you're born in the year of the rooster, it could be important. We've got 47, I believe, if my Roman numerals are right today. 47. 30, 41, 46, 47. This is the card of a good leader, and this is not a good leader, this is a bad leader. And the kind king. Roosters wake before the rest of the farm, alerting everyone to the rising sun. So perhaps that king is going to abdicate. They are protective of their territory and self-confident, but they are good communicators, honest and capable. The sunflower is often the tallest bloom in the garden, rising high and turning its face towards the sun. While it may hover over other flowers, it bestows warmth and joy on any garden. You are well suited to positions of authority. Remember that clear and open communication is key to successful leadership. And there he is holding the key. So leadership, do not dim your light. Do not say, I can't do that, I'm not qualified, whatever. You need to shine your light bright so that others can see and follow. And there is a communication, which we've got twice, which started all this in the first place. The communication is coming, possibly two. How can I improve my communication, and what style of communication do I admire in others? The rooster. Wow. Now, just because it is such an amazing read, I'm gonna just pull one of the light workers cards, because this is unreal. So 47 makes 11. One card that finishes this absolutely perfect read. Here we go. Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? And you are going on a spiritual pilgrimage. Get ready. Imrama. Gotta find it first, because oh, there it is. Imrama. 98. The Celtic word Imrama means a journey of your soul, the dark night of the soul. There it is. A voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our soul knows the way. If you're pulled by this card, you're either being called on a soul journey or you're already on one. It could be a physical, ancient place or metaphoric. Lilith went on a journey. She knew she was not fit for that union. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place, both within us and to the planet as well. You are being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is to journey to the wild sacred sites, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on a desert floor, the desert again, or drink from an ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. I see spontaneous pilgrimages in your future. If a physical voyage isn't possible, journey through the portal of your heart. Follow that invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place. Or perhaps you're being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever our circumstances, your soul is ready for this journey. May the seeds of light long ago planted begin to rise. I am ready to remember ancient secrets from lands that my soul knows from time past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served and remembered, and that I don't have to do this all alone, because, quite rightly, they're finished with, lead me, guide me, walk beside me. You will not make this next journey alone. Absolutely perfect read. Thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.